Good morning. Sunshine. And good morning, Seymour. Let's see if Seymour is blooming anymore. Ooh, hi Seymour. Look at you. You are blooming a little bit. This is the beginning of my 5th weekend living aboard Sophie. The routine of living part-time on a sailboat is still so very new. Opening this hatch door this morning to reveal this calm, sunny day and breathe in the morning sea air is awakening my heart song. This weekend is the opening day of crabbing here at the Puget Sound. Avril is here with me aboard and she's excited to drop a pot and catch us some tasty dinner. I have so much to learn about adding fluids to Sophie and maintaining her engine. And this weekend my friend Janet, who grew up on a sailboat, and my mom are visiting, and I can't wait for them to meet Sophie. This weekend I plan to be at the helm, moving Sophie off the dock for the first time. I'm nervous about the unpredictability of pulling her out of here, but excited to learn more about how to be the captain of this amazing old ship. So, this is my first unexpected issue on Sophie. When I turn on the water pressure, it makes a horrible noise. And it still talks. But it's having issues. So I need to figure out what's going on with that. Alright, so we learned that that noise was that we were running low on water. Yeah. And so now we can run water. And we can pump from the water. So we were just low on fresh water and we got air in the pipes, and that creates that really loud noise that was really annoying. And now we don't have to take apart the boat to figure out how to fix the water pressure system. Yahoo! So every boat needs a pair of binoculars. So I just got these. I can't wait to give them a try. So I learned that some binoculars can cause motion or seasickness on boats. It's recommended to get binoculars with lower magnification, a wider field of view, and higher quality optics that are bright and sharp. I think I got the perfect pair for viewing sea life while sailing. Not my neighbors doing strange things across the way in the marina. Honest. Alright, so I'm stashing some bilge treasure for my friend Janet. We're hiding this down in here. It's going to be well aged. That's good.
That's kind of, and remember we looked everywhere
before. Yeah, we looked.
Well, there's everywhere.
Wait, there's air pressure. Is that okay? There's water coming out. Should we turn off water?
Turn this water off.
Yeah. So it's
yeah, because you know why?
Why?
That is below the water line.
Yeah.
Of the boat. So if this breaks,
yeah,
the boat will flood with water.
Jeez. Yeah. So that's coming from the sea into here.
Right, and then from there it goes to the engine.
To the engine.
And then that's this hose right here.
Oh, okay.
So this is the impeller. The impeller is sucking it up into the engine.
Okay.
Then it goes through the heat exchanger right there. And through.
The fact that this, I'm going to put this little screw here just to get it. Is this just going to pop right off? I probably need like a screwdriver to get it off, huh? Because of suction. So it looks like I could put a screwdriver underneath there to get it to pop up. Oh, I see that. Is this just plastic?
I think it's a really thick piece of glass.
It's glass. That's interesting. So you can see down in there.
Yeah. Looks like you're getting it.
Yeah, I just don't want to break it.
Yeah, that would
suck.
Yeah.
there's definitely some suction going on there.
There, looks like you got it.
There we go. Weird. It's glass. Crazy. And seaweed. Look at that.
Remember when we went through? Remember when we went through that
seaweed mess?
Yeah. I can't get the rest of this basket. I thought that
Should the basket come out? On my
yeah, it has another nut right here.
Okay.
That you could bring the whole thing out, but I don't think you need to.
Come here, seaweed. Crazy. And so these, you're just trying to not let these little bits get into the engine.
Yeah, they can get into the heat exchanger.
Is this that thing that Jordan cleaned out that one time on that one episode?
Yep.
Okay, so that's all cleaned out, and here is the Bilge Treasure. Great place. Thanks, Janet, for telling us where we can store our alcohol. I'm going to fill the antifreeze coolant container, which is right there. And I'm going to need to take it off the wall to fill it, I think. So I have this really annoying problem right now that I have to figure out. So this fluid box has a block and a screw back here, and it lines up with a perfect hole in the wall, and I have to figure out how to get that perfectly aligned and then screw it in kind of upside down and backwards. The joys of working on a boat. Woohoo! So I got it, and it was interesting, and so I'm going to do something now to make it easier for next time. I'm going to make it easier for next time. I need a Sharpie. Alright, I gotta get a Sharpie, but I'm gonna draw a box around that thing so it can line it up next time.
So this, no, it's at the minimum, so maybe we don't, if you overfill it, then that's worse than having it a little bit under.
Under, okay.
Because then the oil gets up into all kinds of places that you don't want it.
Got it. So I'm just gonna be adding a little bit. So I'm going to come from this angle so that I can really actually control it and see it coming out better, I think. And then I'm going to start pouring, and then you can tell me when you think we've added a good amount. Is that, it's okay?
Yeah, keep going. Okay, let's try that.
Okay. Okay. And then,
so then
check the dipstick.
Yeah, you're just gonna let it settle for you know, just a little bit.
Okay. And then the dipstick is down here, and it's easier to get through this hatch door.
Is it
Yeah.
set? Do you think it's settled enough?
Yeah. Are you sure that you pushed the dipstick all the way in?
Of course, it's in all the
Okay.
way.
Awesome. 'Cause
Yes, sir.
I didn't do that the first time I checked it. Okay.
Easy to be a dip with a dipstick, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is.
We're right at max.
Okay.
So that's probably pretty good, huh? But let me
Yes.
wipe it and check it one more.
Yep.
Yeah, into the hole. This is a very long dipstick. Okay, one more. Bring it out. And, oh, so there we go. So we're a little bit more over min. Should we put a little more in?
Yeah, just a
Can't
little
hurt.
bit more.
And then this part goes back on.
Isn't that weird?
Just underneath. Oh. Bam. Done.
Done.
I know, this may seem silly watching me back this boat out, but for some reason this is the most difficult, nerve-wracking thing I've done in years. Even for a seasoned sailor, I've been told moving a giant, heavy, unpredictable, full-keeled boat out of the slip can be challenging. I was told that R does not stand for reverse on Sophie, it stands for random. And let me tell you, later that night, with wind and tide current coming into the marina, I tried twice and failed to get her out of the slip. We ended up borrowing the neighbor's dinghy to go rescue our crab pot. Disappointing, but a humbling lesson that I'm only just beginning learning about navigating this boat in different conditions.
Okay, she's in neutral. For forward. Reverse. Reverse, turn. It's all the way turned. Forward. What? Okay. What about over here? I am. Hey, you're good. Now I'm just looking for anybody else that's in the way. Yes! Woohoo! All right. Yeah. Okay, so I'm learning that it's not as stressful as you might think. This is exciting. Oh yeah. There you go. Is it getting heavy at all?
Not yet. It will be once we get it up all the way. I don't think it's the crabs, I think it's the...
Oh, there's a crab in there.
Yeah,
Just one. One crab, and it's a red crab.
that's okay. Edible. I'm gonna grab him. He's like, what's going on? Hey, dude.
How do you measure him?
And you gotta check and see if it's a female
Female or male?
Yeah.
You gotta check that part. The females have the wide, the narrow, or the males?
Females have the wide. Female are narrow.
Oh, so it's a female.
No, it's a male.
It's a male.
Male are narrow, female are...
The wide plates.
Yeah, that's a male.
spreading crab guts
Where'd it
everywhere.
go?
I don't know. It's okay. We'll clean it up later. Digging in.
Imagine that. I still like doing dishes here on Sophie. We'll see how long that lasts. Every day I spend on this boat, Sophie begins to feel more and more like a home. It's really amazing living so small with less on the water, juxtaposed with adventure and travel and learning. I've always lived surrounded by so much stuff that brings me fleeting joy with stories and amazing history. So many tools and materials to create with, surrounded by plants and gardens, animals and people. I'm beginning to understand the value of owning less. It brings freedom and rest, peace and calm into this hectic world. It's providing me with the opportunity to focus, become more intimate with myself, and pursue my truest passions. It's allowing me to enjoy a more intentional and settled, simple life. It's allowing me to connect more deeply with myself and the people I love and care about. I'm amazed by those who have come into my life who support this change and adventure. Those who are dreamers and inspiring captains at the helm of their own lives. The dream of diving off Sophie into the Sea of Cortez and swimming with a giant angelfish, or exploring the islands of the Galapagos or New Zealand from this amazing boat, are slowly becoming more clear off in the distant future. I just hope I have better luck getting her out into the Puget Sound next weekend. Baby steps. GoPro, stop.